Very important Vanguard update. Okay, so for automatic ETF buys that they rolled out in October 2024 officially for everybody, they initially had a two-step process. Now, I've talked at length and I've done trainings on how to set this up, but I'm going to show you again so you guys understand where we're going from to where we're about to go. So initially, we went from bank to settlement fund within that account, whatever account that you're investing in. Second transaction was set up to have settlement fund to ETF. Typically, transaction one would be like 2 days or at least 1 day before the transaction number two, so that the settlement fund receives the proceeds from your bank. Then they can make the transaction to the ETF. They've updated this, and that's really good. So now we just need to basically go, instead of the settlement fund, we basically take this guy out entirely and just go from bank to ETF directly. So straight through there, and we eliminate the middleman, which is nice. It makes things way easier. How do we practically go from bank to ETF directly? I'll show you. So in your Vanguard account, hit recurring transactions at the top right. If you don't see this button for whatever reason, just go into your account and go to the recurring transactions, schedule automatic transaction. Very easy to do. You guys should know how to do that at this point. So with that being said, I'm going to give you guys an example. There's two examples here I'm going to walk you through because of where we're at in the given day. So today on Friday, as you know, I have a $2,500 weekly buy into our brokerage account that goes into two funds. And how we have this set up right now is, again, from the bank to the settlement fund. Okay, so bank to settlement fund, number one, which again, if you go over to the transaction, bank to settlement fund, number one, and the second one, settlement to ETF. So you go back over here and you look at the top, you go up here a little bit and you see this one, same exact transaction, $2,500, but this time we're going from settlement fund to ETF. So number two. What we want to do is essentially remove one of these. Now, before you remove, make sure you set up the automation correctly. So I'm going to walk you through two of them, right? First one is we're going to remove this guy entirely. So we're going to hit delete right here. But before we do that, I want to be very clear. Before you actually set this up, and again, it doesn't matter if you hit delete and make a mistake. It doesn't matter. You can edit these. I want to go up here and I want to click edit first. So what I want to do is go into edit. And I'm going to give you an example. This is our $2,500 one. So as you see over in our investment buys, you guys see me posting all my buys. Obviously, this is like this one, for example, is our VTI $2,000, our VXUS $500 buy. So that's our $2,500 weekly buy. We always put on Fridays. And again, we have this transaction coming out of our bank into settlement fund on Wednesdays. The money's there by Friday, and then Friday, the actual automatic investment happens. So what I want to do, technically speaking, and I'm going to tell you why this won't work, is I want to go in here, and I want to go down here, and instead of using settlement fund right here, I just want to go up here and use this guy. So very easy. I click this and obviously the bank should pop up and hit review changes. But in this situation, this is what's going to happen because this is as of today. So it's going to give me some error message in a second. So this is just saying, basically what this is saying is, hey, your start date must be the next available trade date. The only reason that's saying that is because right now this automation is actually happening in real time. So I'm going to give you another example of like how to actually do this real time. And so I'm going to go down to my daughter's automatic investment, which it looks like ours again. So down here, you can see the same exact situation occurring, right? We go from our bank to our settlement fund down here, bank to settlement fund, step number one, 250, same brokerage account. And then we go the second one from settlement fund to ETF, same 250. And that's just the two-step process as of now. But because this is not active right this second, what we can do, and it's scheduled for the November 18th next, is what I can do is I basically can delete this guy, and I can just edit this feature here. Instead of going from the settlement fund to ETF, I'm going to update this one by hitting edit. And down here, I'm going to change this to bank account file, review changes. And then obviously it goes through here, which is just telling you the updates, and then agree and submit. Second step is going back to your recurring transactions. And at the very bottom, which is where the one that we're looking at is, this now says from PNC bank account to ETF. So this is now set up appropriately. We're good to go. The 250 on the 18th every month is set up. What we want to do now is delete this guy. So all I got to do literally is hit delete plan. And as you can see, your deletion request has been received and now it's set up. And so I have obviously one of my daughters is right here and one of my daughters is right here from bank account, both of them saying bank account now to ETF, specifically bank account to ETF. And again, once this other one is set up as well, like I'm going to update this on Monday, I'll do the same thing for this. So I'll basically delete this guy entirely right here, and then I'll just edit this from settlement fund to bank right into the ETFs, and we should be good to go. So very simple process, but make sure you do this because you don't have to worry about the actual like 2-day delay or day delay. And you can just go straight into the fund, makes things easier. We can take out the technical step, and hopefully you guys, this all makes sense. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and we can talk about it.